We're just getting started, aren't we?
Hi Monavi, we're so lucky we have a Ken Porter crown black diamond with Monavi, and I would like to ask where Monavi is going in 2014.
Well, I first have to say I'm excited to be with Peter, a great leader. He's going places, and I'm just excited to be a part of you. This is why I love this business. Where else and what else can you do where some little old farm boy from the United States could meet Peter, clear across the world, and come together with a unified plan to grow a giant empire and help a lot of people. And that's just what we're doing here today, isn't it? Right. Well, I'll tell you what, Monavi's just getting started in Europe. This is very fun for me because I love when we just get started on a plan. And I know Poland is doing great, and they're on the early stage of doing some fantastic things. They've got some great leaders. But let me tell you something, we've just gone this far. And we've got a great big journey to go, and there is tons of opportunity left. And we haven't even begun to see all the new crowns and black diamonds and all the people whose lives are going to be changed. I hope you're wise enough to see what we're doing here, that you can see it early, and that you can recognize it, grab a hold of this thing, and just work like there's tomorrow. No tomorrow, because you're going to be blessed for many, many years. Europe is just getting started. How does it feel? Are you excited?
Yes, I am. Yes, we are.
So am I.
And what would be, like one tip for people who'd like to, achieve success in this industry and in Monavi?
Well, I say the thing that all success starts with a desire. And some people have a burning desire, and that desire gets them up in the morning and helps them drive all the way through the night. And so my biggest tip to anyone is don't have just a fleeting or a passing desire. Don't just kind of wish it. What I want you to do is I want you to take this dream and take your life and what you'd like to create and really give it some serious thought. Internalize it. Talk to your wife. Together, talk to your husband, whatever it might be. Talk to your best friend, your mom, your dad. But share with people your desires and what you want your life to be like. Internalize that and use Monavi as the vehicle to help you create the life that you want. And if you're clear on your dreams, you'll never quit Monavi, and you'll in fact get them. I know it. I've seen it thousands and thousands of times before. It can happen to you, and it will happen to you if you just will it to be so. So Monavi is the vehicle you need, no doubt about it.
Yeah, Ken, I read an interview with you, and you said in this interview that your main recruiting tool is a yellow legal pad and a pen. How do you do this? You drawing circles, or?
Well, not so much circles. I do draw circles. I don't spend a ton of money on tools, because if I were to sit down with you, we're going to sit down and we're going to talk about dreams. And so I'll pull out a yellow pad and I'll write down some of my life goals and what I want. I said, if we were to create the life that we wanted, right? If we were to be born in a circumstance where we had no limitations, what would your dream life be like? Let me tell you what my dream life is like. And I just sit down and I draw. I say, I love to travel. I've always wanted to travel. I've wanted to see all the countries. I've never wanted money to be a limiting factor in my life, and that's been the case since I was small. So I can literally draw out for you what my dream life is going to be, and then show you how I'm not just passively dreaming, which I call wishing. Most people just wish. I don't wish, I dream. And a dream is something that you create in your mind, and then you go out there and create it with your labor and your effort and your knowledge. You go create that. And so I'm a believer that any of us, if we know what we want clearly, and we don't change that every other day, but we have a clear focus on what we want to create in our life, any of us have the tools within Monavi to just go out and make that a reality. I believe it right here. So when I recruit people, reading my message to the world, I love Monavi, but Monavi is a vehicle to do something much larger. My message in the world is, why not you and I go create the dream that we actually want? And all I have to do with you at this yellow pad is show you my dream, and then sit down and help you think, maybe for the first time in a long time, what it is that you really want. And then show you how I'm going to help you with this vehicle together to get exactly what it is you want to get your dream.
So how do you show to people, like, if I would be professional, like a successful person, you're still gonna draw some circles and you're gonna show some volume, or
Yes,
how are you gonna do that?
but I do that. But first, I don't even start there. I always start with what your dream is. And once I show you what your dream is, then I'll turn around and I'll say, well, let me tell you why Monavi is a perfect vehicle. Once we've established your dream, Monavi is a perfect vehicle. And then I'll sit down and I'll say, why is Monavi the perfect vehicle? And I'll just start drawing. I draw it and say, okay, let me tell you the management of the Monavi is. Let me tell you about Mauricio. Let me tell you what Mauricio's built in the past. Let me tell you about Dallin. Let me tell you about what the Monavi vision is and how it's going. Let me tell you a little bit about, and I'll just write out the products. We have this product, we have this product. This. Sometimes I don't even have a sample product with me. Sometimes I do, but I just write down what the products are. And I teach them about our products and how our products are needed all over the world. And then I go right after that, then I go down to the part where I spend the most time of all. Sometimes on my products I spend 4 minutes. And then on compensation I spend 40 minutes. Because I want to show them how this compensation plan is designed with our great products to get your dream that you're dreaming of. And once they understand the compensation plan, then I take this comp plan, I'm just drawing, I might go through 10 pages drawing circles, but at the end, all of this exercise is to show you how Monavi is a vehicle to help you get your dreams. And then at the end, I always end it the same way. So I said, look, I know exactly what I want. Monavi is the vehicle for me. I know Monavi can help you get your vehicle. You know what? Together, you and I will win every time. So why don't you join me? Together, let's go together and let's build an empire. And so I'm inviting him to join me because he doesn't know how, but I'm saying, look, I'll work with you. I'll teach you. We'll do whatever it needs. As long as you're willing to work hard, we'll go get it. And then I invite him to join me, and that's all I do. And that's basically like sometimes 6 or 7 pages of scribbles and scratches on a yellow pad, and that's all it is.
So you are doing this for a long time. Why you still continue, and why you still working? You know,
because my dreams have changed. Yeah, when I started, I thought I wanted stuff, and I wanted a lot of money in the bank account. And what I found is that more enjoyable than the stuff are the people and the friends that you create. And so I've come to find out that what I love is not the outcome, but the journey is more fun. I don't tell most new people that because they read the journey. They just want the outcome. And I've learned that the journey itself is the greatest journey on the earth. To travel and to meet new friends and to develop relationships that can last your a whole lifetime, and to connect with people at the heart means you're really, really wealthy. And so, you know, when people start asking about my wealth, probably number 6 or 7 on my list would be what's in my bank account. And top on my list is going to be things that I never envisioned at all, and it's people. And so I probably will never stop. When I'm 80, I'll probably still be doing this, regardless of where my bank account is. I love this business. I love seeing your dreams come true and your dreams come true and feeling like I'm a part of contributing to that. I can't think of anything I love more. So here I am. I'll never quit.
All right, very good.
Thank you.
Dietmar, yeah, Dietmar is with us. So guys, basically we're making, you know, second wave for Monavi, you know, overall, and first wave in Monavi Europe, you know, because we're just getting started. And it's going to be huge. Dietmar, you know, driving all over the Germany, building business. Right now we have a support from Ken and Randy and Steve and Gina and other, you know, successful leaders. So it's going to be huge. So basically Monavi created 160 millionaires in 6 years only. Basically United States and Asia, yeah? Most of those guys are, you know, in Ken's team. And right now we're going to repeat the history and it's going to be big.
Yeah, it's going to be big.
The best time, maybe because the best time is now.
Best time is right now. Best time is right now. Yeah.
So thanks a lot. All the best, guys. We will see you in Berlin.
Love you. See you soon.
Yeah, see you at the
All
top.
Right. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I was broke.
Well, that's true. That wasn't my motivator.
No, when we were in college, I was basically sleeping on the couches of friends, and she was working 3 jobs. And so, you know, I needed her desperately at that time in my life. I had in mind that I was going to be a successful stockbroker. I had envisioned, you know, an investment banker like in New York. But truth is, the first day in the office, they gave me a little cubicle, a big phone book, dropped it on my desk, said, go to work. And I said, do what? And they said, call everybody. If something comes up that I think can make you a lot of money, would you like to know about it? Click, no, click, bad word, click. Every once in a while, someone would say, sure. End up with thousands of clients all over the country, very wealthy. It took a long time. I was working from early in the morning till late at night. One day I show up at work, there was police tape all surrounding the office. The owner, who lived in Denver, who I'd met once, got arrested for racketeering. And so in one day, I went from hero to zero. In one day, I went from significant to insignificant. Finally, what happened is a friend said, look, Ken, I'll buy you lunch. Now, that doesn't sound like much, but I was broke enough that someone buying lunch was meaningful at that point. He took me to a gentleman's house, and we had carrot sticks and celery sticks while he pitched me on a network marketing opportunity. He made me a promise. He says, Ken, if you'll give me 1 year of your life and do exactly what I tell you to do, I promise you at the end of that year, you'll have at least $1,000 a week in passive, residual income that should last the rest of your life. It struck that chord, and it was an opportunity to pursue something that I felt excited about. And here I was in day-to-day pain, but I was the most excited person on planet Earth because I was building something that was permanent, going to take my pain away forever.
A lot of it is that it's helped my family grow really closer together because we've been able to spend a lot more time because my dad has been able to do a lot of things from home.
This room, it's a game area.
Oh, I made one at least.
I knew this was do or die. And so as a result of that, I went to work. And a year later, it happened.
I was really scared when I came here. I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. But now when I'm living with them, it's like we don't stop.
I went to work and I worked this very, very hard. After month 1, I was earning nothing. After month 2, I think I'd earned $50 or $60. After month 3, I'd probably earn a few hundred. But I stayed working and I stayed working and I stayed working. First week of my 12th month, my check was $1,000. And it has never gone below that since. In fact, it continued to grow over and over and over. The second year, I was able to do more than triple what I did the first year. And the third year after that, I was able to triple it again. It was all about that key foundation of the first year of just busting my tail. When Monavie came up, my friend Dallin Larson, who Dallin's a guy I believe in, I have a great amount of trust and confidence in, and called me up and says, Ken, I'm going to start another network marketing company. I know how much work the first one was. I went to bed at night, I was frustrated, I was stressed, but I knew I had no choice. I really had no choice. So I went to work, and the rest is history.